Hi everybody, it's Leanne Graff with today's live video. We every Tuesday at 11 a.m. I'm live just showing you some card projects, giving you some inspiration, I hope, so you can use your products and or inspired to maybe purchase some new ones. All right, let me get my laptop synced up so I can watch for comments. Okay, all right, looks like I'm live. All right, I have a lot to share as usual, and let's just see if somebody chimes in, lets me know they're watching so I can be sure I'm live. Get all my things all set up here. Got 3 projects to demonstrate today for you, all using a new online exclusive. Hi Brenda, good morning. Hi Julie. Okay, looks like we're live. Debbie, awesome. Yeah, it's really cold here too. Very cold. I think my husband said 19 below. When it's this cold, I try not to even look. It makes me kind of sick. The people who have to either work out in this or animals, and it just kind of, so I don't like to look at the real temperature. Hi, Cindy. Okay, all right, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, just a few things you probably know from last week. They released a bunch of new products for celebration. These are products that were in the annual catalog, the new spring catalog, or even our kits collection. A couple items from those, some really, really good deals. Like the punches are $23 in normal value. Some of the kits are $20. This set of alphabet number dies are 40 something dollars. So all of these are free with a $60 order. And of course, the items in here are all still available. However, this designer paper is now in low inventory. So the Bloom Impressions is, I doubt if it will be back. So once they run out, I have a feeling it will be gone. So that's really sad because that was one of my favorites. So these last through February 28th. I do want to encourage you, just had another gal sign up yesterday and took advantage of the deal. So you get 2 sets of markers and an extra stamp set, all free, just for joining during celebration. And plus you get $125 in free product, all for $99 with free shipping. So you just pay tax. It's a really, really good deal. The other option you can do is just to add another $30. So you get, if you don't want markers or that stamp set, you can get $125 plus 30, so $155, all for $99. So love to add you to my Florbugs team. If you have any questions, let me know. It's a great deal. So what you need to do after you join as a demonstrator is there's a minimum purchase of $300 a quarter. However, the first quarter is waived, so you have until June to purchase $300. Very easy. And remember that $300 is retail. So with your 20% discount, it's actually $260 when you take 20 off for every 100. So it is a really good deal, and you could take advantage of celebration after you join and get free products. And also what's really cool is you would be a demonstrator through the new catalog period and get your in colors and new products from the annual catalog in May at a discount at 20% off. So it's a win-win situation when you join during celebration and get that first quarter waived. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I appreciate. Yes, it is very, very cold, Diane, isn't it? It's just kind of sickeningly cold. I do want to talk a little bit about the last chance list. I had a lot of people at Club last night order from it because the deals are just amazing. Look at all the discounts in red here on the last chance products. And one thing I want to highlight is the let's see, 2-tone cardstock. So here is one that I purchased. This is the Autumn to Remember. It was $12 for 12 sheets, and now it's $7.20. And you can see the 2-tone. So this is the same cardstock, but one is flipped over. Same here, an olive, mossy meadow, espresso, and Cajun craze. But they have them in all different assortments, all marked down from 12 to 720. I think this one here, the snowy day or snow day, is marked down from $12 to $6. So if you love 12 by 12 paper, you may want to look at the last chance list. The other thing that people got caught up in is last night, I talked about this birthday card organizer kit that comes with a organizer notebook and 12 cards. And yes, I embellished this one a few years ago for a kit to go, but you don't, you can do whatever you want on the cover. I didn't touch the rest of it. And inside are pockets for your cards. So the cards, the kit comes with all of these embellishments, and then these are the 2 types of cards that you get. So, and there's extra, I changed up a few things using some, I think this was, I don't know, this was a while back, and I think I added some design, some ribbon, but it comes with the envelopes and 6 of each of these cards. There's no stamping required. So right now, this was $25, this kit, and right now it is $7.50. I just can't believe it. It's one of my favorite kits we've had because it organizes all your cards, your anniversary, birthday, whatever cards you like to send to people. And you can keep a list of your family and friends that you know when to send your cards. So, and then put your cards in here, ready to go. So yeah, it's for $7.50. It's a beautiful kit that I just love, and I can't believe it's reduced to that price. So make sure you go into, let's see, shopwithleanne.com, and then go to last specials and then last chance products. That's how you're going to find them. So lots of really good deals, and make sure you use my host code to get a special gift from me. Let's see, I'm going to straighten this out a little bit. Okay, all right, so the current inventory status report is looking very good. We have just that designer paper on the celebration is low inventory. There's other things that are low inventory, but I thought that was the most important. And the yellow daffodil ribbon is back. We have a few other gems and embellishments that are not available. This is the only designer paper that is not available right now. There's a few from the annual catalog that are low inventory, and then these items are out of stock for now. So you can see the dates on some of those. And now I see I am crooked. I'm going to raise this just a little bit. We'll see if that makes a difference. I don't like being crooked on my lives. Okay, all right, so prizes, door prizes from last month are, I can even go up a little higher, can't I? Are, last week I was giving away these set of beautiful cards. So we have printed envelopes and these beautiful, colorful cards. So the winner of this is Susan Burton won the cards, and Tammy Sanis won a free tutorial from my shop. So Tammy, you can go to my shop and let me know which tutorial you would like for free. And this week, I also, for sharing, you get a free tutorial from my shop, which is a value of about $16. And I'm also giving away these gems. These, I believe these were last year's celebration gems. So if you comment, you'll be in the drawing for the gems for next week's video. Okay, so congratulations, Susan and Tammy. Thank you so much for sharing, commenting. I appreciate that very much. So if you enjoy my videos and you have a stamping friend, yeah, share the video with them, and they will get in on door prizes and learning about my my products and projects. So today I'm focusing on an online exclusive, the Mixed Media Florals Suite. So this is an online exclusive from about a month ago, and here are some of the other products that are included. I didn't get this bundle, but I did get this bundle mostly because I really liked the label dies and the sayings in this bundle. So I'll show you. Here is the stamp set. Great greetings. And then the dies, let me take it out of the package here. So the dies are, they have some stitch dies, which I really like, some of the edging and some other things. So I'll be using most of these today on the projects. So yeah, you can see it matches that big long label die. You'll see that here. And yeah, the greetings are wonderful. I really like them. I like the mixed fonts. I always have a little bit of a cursive with the serif. I can't remember what they call the plain font. Okay, which one to start with? We made these at my team meeting on Saturday. So let's get, I'm going to start in order of how I have them packaged, I guess. Okay, so this combination is my bone folder, boho blue and calypso coral. And you can see I got that combination by the designer paper. And of course, do I have all the designer paper here? No, I do not, but this is how the card is going to come together. Let me get my box. So here is the card. Very, very simple. And here are the gems. I'm running low on some of them, as you can see here, but these are called low profile dots, I believe. Yeah. And it's gold and petal pink. And they are very, very flat. So I really like them. They're easy to use. So we will get started. So this is a great layout for when you want to show off your designer paper. And I believe they're like cone flowers. And I'm using a different paper than that one is. So we will just add that. This is one, oh, that one, I'm gonna have to scoot that one next. I was either cut out the wrong size, but that's okay. I can always make do. Nobody will know that it should have had a little space in between, right? You have to make adjustments sometimes. All right. So I think this is 3 inches square, which is a great size for using your designer paper well. I'm gonna scoot this down because it's a little crooked. Okay. All right, now I cut out 2 leaves and we're gonna use black ink because the designer paper does have some black on it. I'm going to use the same sentiment, your kindness made my day, and I'm just going to test it to see if it's straight. Yep, because I have one chance here. Okay, pretty good. All right, so on the inside, I think I'm going to stamp "You're Pretty Wonderful." Okay, a little bit crooked. I'm going to try the other side, see if I can do better. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay, all right, done stamping. Now, to put this together, let's put the inside in here. And this is my standard 3 3/4 by 4 3/4 that you can get 5 pieces out of instead of the usual just 4. Okay, so yes, I'm going to cut that in half and add adhesive to both sides. Then I'm going to, like, it's almost like you're spreading it to add that extra little layer. And I'm still seeing the stitching. Okay, now I can kind of scoot this in. Just going to add a little bit, and I could put it underneath, but I'm going to scoot it in. Oh, I'm going to go up Can't find the right side. Just a tiny bit of glue. Kind of, I wish I had multiple fingers, more than I do. And there. Okay, now we will just add some dimensionals. I think 2 will do. And add that right over the designer paper, wherever you like. And then you can add some of those pretty gems. In this case, because this is the, I'm missing my favorite tool. So I'm just going to use the gold. It's not quite as friendly, and I have glue on my fingers. I really prefer my take your pick tool because I can, but this works in a pinch. This is what we had. Oh, see, yeah, just I need to find my take your pick tool, which I see over a little ways. So much easier. Okay, all right, there's the first card. Okay, very, very simple and a great way. So this is 3 inches, this is 1 1/4. And I don't recall what this is, but this will be on my blog, flowerbug.net, next week with a free project sheet with all the measurements and whatnot. So don't, it'll be back. All right, so where's my packet? Here we go. All right, so this next one involves a little bit of coloring, and the fun fold is coming last. So I have a fun fold that it's kind of a Z fold, something a little bit different. Oh, and wouldn't you know, I don't have my other piece. Let me, this will work. This will work very well. So again, this is an extra piece that I have of designer paper. I'll show you the card in a minute and you'll see why I'm missing. I think because I ran out of paper. All right, so the card is here. So I kind of focused on the black, and this was a piece of paper that I ran out of. So I'm pinch hitting or changing things up to be like that. But first I'm going to color. So what I'm using here is Lemon Lolly and Petal Pink with a little bit of, let's see, this is Light Old Olive. So I colored some of it. So this designer paper in particular comes black and white. So I just want to fill in some more of the leaves. And very lightly. And sometimes this, I think this marker is at the end of its life. And I kind of like that it's a lighter hue than it could be. Let's see, do I see any more leaves? No, those are probably petals. I know, I'll find out. Okay, so what I did with the petals was color them with the Petal Pink, which is my card base. And then I added, because I really like two-tone flowers, I added, now in some cases it looks like I started with the Lemon Lolly, but we're going to switch gears here. I think I made a bunch of these for a swap, if I recall. Those had lemon lolly on them first, and then some of them have lemon lolly and some have the let's just see what happens when I add some lemon lolly over. Nope, I think I need the dark color. This is darker lemon lolly. There we go. So I wanted to bring in some of the yellow to this. And yeah, don't be afraid to, and I think I will just do all yellow on some of the cone flowers, which there isn't much of. Now I added, I'm doing a total mix up, aren't I? But I like it. So now to change things back, here I need to add some of the Petal Pink to the Lemon Lolly to make it look normal again. And then we will just finish with all these little flowers. And we have colors, and I'm being very, what I might call artistic and not being perfect with these. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, looks pretty good to me, except for that one right there. Okay. All right, now to put this on here, I don't know, yeah, that's a rough edge where I cut. Yeah, okay, I know which side is which now, because you want the smooth side that I cut with a paper trimmer to show. I think this will work out just fine. You notice that I put the, I would either put it on the back of this or on this, so I'm not doing it upside down so I can see the size of my border and match it. So if I was doing it upside down, I would be guessing, but here I don't have to guess. That's really pretty. I like the black a lot too though, but when you don't have it, you don't have it. Yeah, I bet it does look like peach. Yeah, when you combine yellow and petal pink, yeah, it makes peach. But I think it works with the designer paper, the edge here. So here, what I did was just angled something like that and stamped this. Actually, no, I didn't stamp this. I stamped this with the, show you, let's try this. Just the center is what I want, what I'm needing. So I'm going to fussy cut that. Okay, then stamp for a great friend and hope I get it straight. Not bad. Okay, whoops, tipped over my glue. Okay. All right, so then you simply fussy cut this to go on top of the other, which isn't that hard because it's a pretty straight line. Follow the, and it just gives you more dimension when you add another layer like this. Honestly, fussy cutting doesn't take that long if you're not doing funny little curves and whatnot. Okay, rather use some edges here. We'll just do this and that. Trying to make sure my fingers don't have any black on them. And looks like it's going to go this way. There's a slightly different curve on one side than the other. All right, we are going to add this black layer at an angle. And then this one, since it's already popped up, I don't want to pop this one up too. I think it adds a bit of fun to the card when you have some angles to it like that, and then you just simply turn it over. So adding an angle to your coordinating layer can add quite a bit to the card. I think it's really pretty. And this is my inside. I didn't do anything to this one, so I could easily stamp it, but for time's sake, I'm gonna keep going. So I have one more card yet to share. But which one do you like better? You like the black edging or the colored edging? I think it depends on if you're a colorful person or like me, and I prefer obviously, I like black. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the last card. Very easy cards. I like to make them easy for my gals at our meeting, but interesting. So here is the Z fold. So very different. It uses a whole piece, although mine is different. You will see. This card will be a little bit different. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna say, where's the rest of it? All right, so how this card works is it has a base, and then it has this Z fold, which I will be using my bone folder on. And when you have these Z folds, you may, or any fold, I can see it's a little bit off center, but it's just gonna be how it is. So I know the front is a full 4-inch layer, so this, there we go, this will be here. But we're going to add these pieces first. As you can see, there's a little bit of this pretty blue. This is all in the paper, Mixed Media Florals. So this is Mossy Meadow, and this is a little bit of boho blue in this. Now, this layer is what goes onto that. So, and I don't know who came up with these measurements like this, because it is off. As you can see, it's not, nothing really matches. But when I put this on here, you can choose to do it off center, so it's even underneath and you're covering up your edges, or you can choose to do it so your designer paper shows evenly, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, there you go. So now this piece will go in the inside here. And like I said, the free project sheet will be on my blog next week, probably, if all goes well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I try and do them in the first part of the week. Now this, because I ran out of, well, honestly, some of the designer paper on here, let's see, let me find that. So on this piece, I should have a whole piece in front of you so you can see that, but there are edges on the side. So it's easy to use the front part, but then you have these side pieces, and I'm like, well, they're really pretty too. So what I thought I could do was just use, oh, and that does not work on that one. It's just too narrow. See how it shows there? I was running out of this paper, so we'll try this one. I must have measured it for one or the other. Yeah, this one works. So basically, you can see how it almost looks like sky on there. So we're going to put that one down first. Hopefully, I have another piece that will work with the side view, and I won't have to waste it. But I fussy cut the edge of this. So this was a part that had a weird flower on one side, and it just wasn't going to look good alone on, I don't know, I don't remember what was wrong with one of the sides, but I had to remove it so it looked normal. Oh, and let's see, wouldn't you know, I don't have my other white piece. I knew I was missing that too. This right here, but you get the gist. Basically, I stamped the sympathy greeting on here. So, and then in the inside, I think I would put just a note to let you know you're on my mind. So anniversary, we hardly ever have those, so that's really nice. So this is a great set, the mixed labels. But you get the gist, and this is a punch. I think it's it's in the annual catalog, something labeled with love punch, I believe. But anyway, that's how that would work, and then you'd add a little bit of a twine bow. So that's the Z fold. I don't know if it's just a single Z fold, probably. But there's the cards that we made today. If you just joined me, this is all using the Mixed Media Floral bundle. So it's really pretty. It has 2 different bundles with it. Right now, the dies for this one are unavailable for a few weeks, but this is the one that I chose to get, the mixed labels with the dies. So yeah, that's the bundle that I chose to use, or actually it's a full suite. So really fun, pretty colors. It's very, very eclectic, lots of different colors and whatnot in the designer paper. So that's it for today's projects. I do want to share, I have all of my kits to go done, and they are on my shop now, my new ones for the month. here, and they are all fun folds. So all of the cards in both kits. Here's my curtain fold that I demonstrated last week, and this is a different one that I haven't shown yet, but I will because we're using this card at club this month. So this is the Everyday Happiness Fun Fold card kit to go. Also, there is a tutorial option, all seen on my flowerbugshop.com. So that is one option. This is $31, and it includes almost $20 in product, plus because you get the Lost Lagoon twine and the iridescent gems. You get a share of all of those. And everything else is cut out except your new designer paper. Now the stamp set that I use for most of the projects is this one, With You in Mind. Now you can easily substitute whatever you want because I designed my kits especially so you only need greetings. I don't want you to have to own the stamp set that I use on my kits. Mostly just greetings are needed. So that's the first one, Everyday Happiness. The second one is the Mixed Media Floral that I just shared with you. So these are the Fun Fold cards with Mixed Media Floral. So very, like I said, all Fun Fold cards. Here's another one. Love this one. Two different versions. Now you might say, where are these greetings from? Well, here's another one. They are from the Greetings for All ephemera pack. No stamping needed. You get a share of this. You get a share of the scalloped petal pink ribbon, and you also get those low profile dots in this kit. So here is another easel type card, and this one is a double Z accordion card. So those are the Mixed Media Floral cards. So they're all on my shop at flowerbugshop.com, $31. You get the tutorial for free, and it includes, like I said, almost $20 in product and the pre-cut pieces. Everything is cut and punched for you. You just add, you'll have to cut your own new designer paper with a paper trimmer, but all the other layers are cut for you. So those are my kits to go for February, and you can see them here. All right, and they go out at the end of February once I get most of the orders and get everything cut out and prepped. So thank you, Janet. I'm so glad you like my projects. I appreciate that. It's always great to get good feedback from you all. So thank you so much. And I will see you next week on next week's live video on Tuesdays at 11. All right, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're watching, or my Facebook page at Flowerbugs Ink Spot. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.